All right, we are back. All right, sorry guys, we are back. All right, so all my settings should be good. Sorry for the confusion and all that, but we are officially live. Um, Holy cow, technology. All right, so we are here at a private pond. So I will not disclose that information. But at any rate, it's going to be should be a good one. Sorry for the confusion with everybody, or for everyone. Um, but we're going to be fishing at this local pond here, or I shouldn't say local, but a private pond. I'm hoping you guys all make it. It got really confusing, so let me know. CISO, if you're back in, let me know. Ash, if you're in here, let me know. I'm going to switch the camera over. Hey, CCs. Let me know if the audio and visual are okay. I had a little bit of confusion with my live stream, as always, but it's very peaceful here. This pond is the owner of this pond. He's had this pond longer than my dad's pond has ever been in existence. So he's definitely got some life into this pond, and it's been around for a very long time too. But he just mowed, so if we're lucky, we might be able to see some of the grass carp maybe come in and eat some of this up. I always like to do a walk around whenever I go fishing, just to see what everything looks like. But this pond is very clear. Hopefully everyone makes it through here to the live stream, because I had to close the first one out because there were some settings I needed to configure. I could not do that after it went live. Hopefully you guys can hear and see me. But we're going to try our best to make this work out. Anyone in the chat, maybe CC, I think that's the only one I saw so far. The service sometimes can be a little spotty in here, but it's a really nice pond. And you can even see some of the fish in here. You can actually just see them in here. There's a couple of bass right there, largemouth. I mean, they're very. It's almost like being in an aquarium, except in a lake. They're just like right up here in front, ready to eat something. They're not afraid. If you guys can see that or not. Let's see here. I don't know if there's anybody else in the chat that could say hello. Because I'm trying to do my best here with the top chat. Hey, can you see me? Holy smoke. All right, give me a holler. I said it's definitely spotty, so I know this location can be a little spotty. So let me see if I can just keep the phone at a spot to where hopefully, it must be because I'm walking around too. Holy smoke, that was a big splash. We got you. Wonder if that's one of those grass carp there. Just almost looked like there was multiple fish right there, but I know some of these grass carp in here, they're freaking huge. So if we get lucky, maybe we'll see one of those. But I'm glad we can you can hear me. At least I hope. See, so I saw your message. Third time's a charm. I'm glad I didn't lose you guys, because for some reason it paused, and it might just be because of the location too. So we'll see how this goes. I'm really hoping it works out though. So there's a nice, like I said, a nice dock here. And then once I set you guys up here on my stand, then hopefully the signal will stay true. But can you guys still see and hear me? I saw Cecil's chat pop up a little bit ago. We got 3 people watching. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Yes, it is a beautiful evening to go fishing. I'm here at a... Okay, you can hear it. Thank you. When I was walking around the pond, I'm at a private pond tonight. It's not my dad's pond like it was before. The gentleman that owns this pond has had it for a lot longer than my dad. Really long time, actually. So I'm gonna try to do this the best I can. And if it ends up being a little too confusing, then okay, thanks. Now today I'm kind of using the same stuff. Just got some night crawlers. I'm actually gonna cast out in the center here. I did see some largemouth out there, but I want to see what else is out here in the center too, because I know that there's some bluegill and some shell crackers. I think that's what they call them, shell crackers. I believe. I have to ask the owner of the pond here to see. But I'm hoping for a good turnout tonight. A lot better than your thumbnail, Jesse. I haven't looked at it yet. When I'm done with this live stream, Jesse, then I will check it out. It must be something hilarious. Thanks, Jesse. Jesse, tonight's fishing should be a lot better. At least that's a plan, than the night before. At least that's the idea. Sharp. What's sharp? Okay. Hopefully we won't miss out on all the action. I don't want to cheat too much, because I know there's some largemouth bass around the edges of the pond. Yeah, me too, Cecil. This pond is really clear. Like I said, the gentleman that owns this pond, he's had this for some time. Some motorcycles come around, but he's had this pond for a long time, and he has stocked this pond, and the fish are just really, really good size here. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how things go. Hopefully it will be a lot better. Oh. I'm hoping to get a little bit of like a mixture of things today. Free harbor bait or free harbor freight bucket rules. I feel like Jesse's live stream is going to be phenomenal on Saturday. I'm looking forward to a big debate. It's going to be like the like kind of like the presidential debate. It's going to be like a bucket debate. I don't know, Jesse. I've been wanting to be on Jesse's live stream for a while now. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh no, did I lose him? I did lose him. You got a little bit of my worm though. You guys see that? So we'll try over there again. Battle of the bucket. This should be a good live stream. Me and Jesse, where Jesse contacted me, and it's been in the back of my mind to be on a live stream together again. Because I feel like him and I do live streams together, and Brant, you're in here too, so we got to do a live stream together as well soon. Summer's so busy though, with like July 4th coming up and summertime. It's really hard to get everyone together. But Brant, you and I got to figure something out in the meantime. Well, I'm already doing better than the last fishing trip. Because I got a bite. Battle for the farm and fleet bucket. Yeah, I think it's better to have a topic. That way we're not trying to think about the next thing we need to discuss. It makes it a lot easier, that's for sure. Let me throw another half a worm on here. This one's pretty much toast. Give me a second, guys. As always, the goal is to not drop you guys and have an unforeseen accident. Yep. Say hello to my wife up there on the chat, everybody. Still can't get her to go on one of my live streams yet, but maybe one day. All right, got a new worm on there. Let's see what we can do. It's nice to have this dock here, though. All right, Brandon, when you come back, hopefully we won't miss out on a good catch. But come on back whenever you're done. Hopefully you'll see something like a largemouth bass, or I don't know if there's crappie here, but there might be. I know there's bluegill in here. There's, I think they're called, like I said, shell crackers, I believe. They're real big. Hey, Ash, if make sure you tell your dad and my dad, since I'm on my phone recording this or doing this live, if you're still listening, text my dad and your dad and see if they want to watch me fish a little bit. My dad just texted me and I can't respond to him because I'm on the live stream. Hey, Tim. So I hope everyone's, what is this, Wednesday? Yeah, hump day. Happy hump day. Hope everyone's Wednesday is doing great and you guys are all preparing for the July 4th weekend. Hopefully everyone's hump day's phenomenal. I have been watching a series on Netflix in the late evenings called Squid Games. My wife and I have been watching it since the start, and we got the last 2 episodes of the final season that we're going to watch tonight, so that's something to look forward to. Right now I'm looking forward to catching something. I did bring another fishing pole. I'm kind of hesitant to use 2 just because of the fact that I'm afraid that if I don't catch my bobber in time, because this pond is stocked pretty well compared to the other ponds, so I'm afraid I might miss something. All right, thanks, Ash. Hopefully you guys can see something, because I think that would be really, really neat to be able to catch something while I'm on YouTube Live. You know, I just thought of something would be an absolute fail is if I cast it into my phone stand. and my phone took a nosedive. That would be the ultimate failure for sure. Yeah, my dad texts something to me about the Indians game on Sunday, so I'll have to get back to him whenever my live stream is over. Cecil, are you on Discord, on Jesse's Discord? Or if Jesse's still in here, or Branton, or anyone who's on Jesse's Discord, you can share it on there too. I believe I posted on Fish Family, but the other 2 might be on there as well. I'm hoping not, because I did delete it. Or hook the phone into the water. Yeah, that would be my luck, Tim. Yeah, we don't want to do that. That was like the ultimate goal. For last time that I went, and the last place I went, my dad's pond, he doesn't have a dock, so I had to kind of finagle a way to get the stand set up so it wouldn't fall over. Whereas here, it's nice to have this dock, and I might still go around the different areas. But I do want to try this out and see how it goes. But if I don't get any hits, I'll probably walk around the edges. Oh, you are in his Discord. Okay. I shared on his Discord somewhere. I don't know if it was the right place or not. That's all right. Important thing is you tried. When I was walking around the pond, it seemed like whenever I wasn't able to keep my phone signal, I guess, like, I don't know how to explain it, like I was getting in and out of service with my phone signal, so All right, cool. Welcome back, Brandon. You didn't miss anything yet, so we're gonna go back out here again. Try not to get you guys at the sun. I think that sun glare would probably be pretty awful for you guys. You guys see the bobber? I'm getting something. I did get something. Oh my gosh, I think I did get something. Something small. Oh no, he's going after it. There we go. And he just released. Wouldn't you go anywhere? He had just released. Fish on. And he almost got the worm. Check that out. Our first catch of the day, largemouth bass. He hit so light too. He like followed it all the way in as I reeled it in. It was very light hit. That's cool. Whoop, there goes my worms. We're good. All right. See you later, buddy. All right, so my orientation is locked. So there's our first catch of the day. The orientation isn't horizontal, so I was trying to give you guys a good look of me putting it back in the water. It's cool. It is cool, Alana. All right, that's crazy. Yeah, so sometimes, and Ash would know this too, that sometimes bass hit really light and they'll follow. Like if you start reeling it in, they'll hit so light, and as you start reeling it in, they won't actually nab at it until it gets to the close to the shore. Sweet. I'm already doing better than the first time. And it only took me 24 minutes. As opposed to the 2 hours I hung out at my dad's place and not a single thing. He was out there in the open too. Wonder if I can, hopefully the glare isn't too bad for you guys. Try to adjust this a little bit more to hopefully have you guys see me reel it in. Set it back a little ways, maybe too. Cool. Can you guys see my bobber out there? Looks like you can. Oh, there we go. Got another one. Looks about the same size. And there went my bobber. Easy killer. Gotta get this hook off of him. See how that hook is? So I gotta get that off of him. Gotta grab my bobber too, because the bobber came off and the line broke. I might have to start using the stronger line, or the stronger yeah, that way the line doesn't break. All good to go though. Sweet. All right, so let me see. See if I can tilt you guys in here. All right, see you later, buddy. Boy, that was horrible. We're good. I didn't lose you guys. Nice. All right. Hey, look. There's my bobber right there. It didn't go away after all. I'm trying not to drown you guys. Yeah, I might have to start using the tougher test line. Recording and doing stuff, always entertaining. Oh yeah. You guys are gonna have to hang on for a minute, because that bass, my line broke here. So I'm gonna use the other pole, but it's gonna take me a minute to get it set up. But hopefully I can move the camera over there too. The ultimate goal is not to drown you guys. All right. We're going to grab you. We're actually going to start using this test line here, this fishing pole, because it's a lot stronger. Try to use the same weight. I had a feeling that was going to happen if I started catching some big stuff. Okay, where do we go? Fisherman's knot, I think. I'll get back to chat with you guys here in a minute. So that's 2 fish for the day so far. Should be able to use the same weight. Yep. Get that sucker on there. We'll give this about the same depth, I guess. My bobber even came off. Well, that's because the line split. That's right. Okay. Let me put this back on here. I will set this pole aside. Let's see here. Uncle Smiley, how's it going? We just caught 2 fish. 2 largemouth bass. Alright, so throw another worm on here. Alright, we're good to go. Probably bring this down a little bit. Alright, we should be good to go. Cast this out and bring it back with me. Alright, our test line is a little stronger, so should be able to hold on to these things a little bit better. Well, it didn't get skunked. That's the important part. Oh no. There's my bobber. It was not on tight enough. Uh-oh. There it is. You guys can't see it. It's right over there. I just flung my bobber into the pond. It's alright, I have another one. I have another bob that I can throw into the pond. I wonder how that worked out. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try to cast out by my bobber. Alright, here we go. Phase 2. Ooh, you guys see that? Boink. Seems like they're like around the top. Which is surprising for being about, what, 80 degrees right now? Probably like actually upper 70s. It was about 81, 82 right before I left. Trading bobbers for fish. I'll take it. It's all right. One of these days, someone will grab it. It'll end up on the shore somewhere. Probably a little too high, maybe. Maybe if I bring it down a little bit. Let's try to go a little deeper. See if that works. Wonder if we get any of these big channel catfish. I think there's a pretty decent sized channel catfish in here. Try to go for even a bluegill even. I haven't seen a bluegill in a long time. It does kind of seem that they're around the top. I wonder if that's one of the grass carp that's hovering around the top. Uh-oh. Okay, I didn't see my other bobber. I was just like, where did the other bobber go? It's still up there in the center. You guys still with me? YouTube's been kind of funny with this whole chat. If you guys are still with me, leave me a comment. I had to do this with Jesse a bunch to view all the comments. The last comment that I saw. Okay, we're here. All right, cool. Thanks, Ben. Yeah, because this happened quite a bit last time I did this. I kept having to refresh the chat. It was weird. Took me 3 tries to get on this live stream. Cecil was working through my struggles, as always. Like me, as always. Even when I'm at home and I'm like wired directly, it just seems like I can never get a good day where my streaming goes smoothly the whole entire time. Hey, Stephen P. Thanks for coming in. Did you see any of the catches I did? I had a couple largemouth bass. Oh, yeah, thanks. Pretty good size, too. They've definitely grown over the years. This isn't my first time fishing in this pond, so they have definitely gotten bigger for sure. Tempted to go get another fishing pole because I think I brought 4. The one is not, or the line broke on it, but I'm debating about grabbing another one that's in the truck. I just can't think of what the test line is, if it's going to be strong enough for the size fish in here. It could be too that the line just needs replaced, because I know that whenever, I guess it's always a recommendation of fishermen that you should replace your test line like every year. I did a walk around of this pond, but I was losing signal a lot. But when you get a good angle of this pond, you can literally see the fish almost as clear as being in an aquarium. And the fish really don't scare easily either, which is an even better bonus because you can walk around the lake or the pond, and you can see the bass just all around the edges of the pond, just waiting for something to land, I guess, and which is cool. I'm not sure the spawning time of bass, like in the season. I used to know all that stuff when I was an avid fisherman. We used to have an aluminum boat. It was I think it was 15 foot. And we actually decked it out pretty good. Put a bunch of carpet on it, nice fish finder, and a trolling motor up front. I think it was a 25 horsepower motor. It was nice. I mean, just enough room for Ash and I to go on it. With 3 people, it was a little crowded, but it was doable. Probably has something to do with the fishing pole. I caught 2 fish with the other fishing pole, and now I'm not catching anything. It's got to be the fishing pole, right? So far, the most action-packed fishing stream of 2025. A lot better than the last one I did. You guys have to watch my bobber for me. I'm going to try to set this line up again. And not knock you guys down in the process. Think smarter, not harder. Harder, I guess I should say. What would really be my luck is if I got something really big and knocked you guys over. That's not what I want to do. I don't know. What else? Let me see if I can. I'm almost tempted to go back to my truck to get that other fishing pole. That's the heavier test line. I might go do that real quick. Because I honestly don't think this test line is going to hold up. I am going to try something different though. Yeah, we did see, so we had fun on the last one. I'm going to use, since there's a lot of top water, I'm going to try to use this guy on the other fishing pole, just to kind of run along the top. The other one is blue. But let's try this one first and see how it goes. I guess my bobber's probably going to find a home, because there is a little spillway. I don't know what exactly you call it, but it's basically just to prevent the pond from getting too full. I assume that my bobber's probably going to find its way over there. and be gone forever. I'll reel this guy in. I got 2 so far. Yep. All right. I got this guy going. So he's on here now. I'm gonna try to do some top water while you guys watch my bobber. Let me know if I get anything. I had a hit on that one. I felt it. Oh, I got it. Oh, and he's off. See it? He just flew off right there. I'll try that again. It was like another light hit too. Oh. Oh, I got him. There he is. And he flung off. I'm almost getting him. He's like trying to nap at the very end. Like I said, a very light hit. That's fun. I'm having more luck with the fake bait than I am the worms. Well, I guess technically not, since I technically did catch 2 fish so far. Yeah, got some grass on it. Can't believe how light these guys hit. All right, let me see so I can find a spot for this guy without hitting the grass, because the grass does affect the movement of these things. First things first, I gotta close my tackle box before I trip over it. Really nice night. I have no complaints at all. Uh-oh. Bringing one in for you guys, I think. It's hitting light. It's going under the dock. And I lost him. Completely gone. I'm gonna have to find stronger test line. So that's unfortunate, because that thing's gonna be stuck on him forever. And that was a bass too. Just the way that it hit, I knew. Well, this pole is not going to work for this pond, unfortunately. So everyone in the chat, do me a huge favor. Would it be really ironic is if I ended up catching the fish that has that lure on there? Unfortunately, it's going to be on him for a while. So put a stop sign in the chat for now, like Cecil or anyone else is in the chat for me. I'm going to go back and see if my one fishing pole has stronger test line. But I'll be right back. You guys enjoy the view. All right, I'm back. Thanks, Cecil. I don't think I'll catch that one for a while either. He's probably not going to be too happy. So I did find one with a stronger test line. Or not find one, but I did bring one. I wasn't sure, but... Alright, so now I have a, this fishing pole is called an ugly stick that I brought with me. Oh, and I got one. See what happens when I'm not paying attention? I had one. I felt it too. I walked away for just a second. All right, let's cast out that way again. Hey, Quaz. I'm doing good. How about you? Thumbs up. Just doing a little fishing. We got 2 bass so far. It was in the beginning of the night when I first got here. We had one that got free with the lure still on him. Unfortunately. Welcome back. Yeah, Quaz, I was using a lure. It's similar to... Let me see if I can get this guy here. It's similar to this one here. Except that he was gray and black. And my test line isn't as strong as I thought it was. So he actually got off the line and that lure is all gone. Yep, crankbait. One of the easiest lures to use. The fishing pole I'm using, this ugly stick, it's a little bit shorter as far as the length of the pole, but the test line's a little stronger, so I'm hoping it'll hold up. I like crankbait because the movement of it and the rattle is supposed to attract fish. And I'm hoping with like the lighter pole that I'll be able to feel the hits a little bit stronger too. Reel this guy in again. Hard to see that one out there. Jesse, I have caught 2 so far, 2 largemouth bass. And I lost a lure and a bobber. So I'm 2 for 4. My bobber's still sitting out there in the middle of the pond. Yeah, no problem. Bouncing between live streams. But yeah, I've caught 2 largemouth bass. I'm looking forward to Saturday, Jesse. We're gonna have a presidential bucket debate. I'm assuming that's what it is. Like I said, I'll check everything out whenever I'm done with my live. Yeah, that fish is not a happy camper right now. He's gonna have a lure stuck to his mouth for a while. That would suck. The Whopper Popper. I've never heard of that lure. Fine until I came along. I was the unfortunate event. I ruined his life. Hey, Jeff. Jeff, I caught 2 largemouth bass so far. Yeah, a lot better than the other day, that's for sure. Quaz, what is the Whopper Popper? It is peaceful. I might have to, I might change my location, but that means I have to try to get the phone set up as well. I thought about going over to the other side. I just have to bring everything with me. A little too peaceful. But relaxing. Tomorrow I'm say topwater lure. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to my local fish store and dropping off quite a few, I wouldn't say fry, but maybe inch to inch and a half. Do I like dead silence or fan running? I was never one that had a fan. It's got to be like dead silent for me. A lot of people like that white noise. I'm too much of a light sleeper, so a fan doesn't work for me. Because of my crazy schedule too, it makes my light sleeping even worse. But the bedroom is really, really cool. especially in the one bedroom. The temperature's like, I would say at least 68 degrees or something like that. And um, because of my warped schedule that I have with work, I actually have to wear earplugs some of the time. Oh, got a hit. Let's see if he stays on. Yeah, same here, Jeff. I don't know if he's still on it or not. Nope. But he was in that general direction. Yeah, plus my road is kind of busy. A lot busier than I anticipated. I actually see, I'm gonna bring my live bait in here. I had a bass just follow my bait all the way in. He followed it all the way into the dock. I'm using this crankbait here, and then just night crawlers. An Android and a Flock 45. We have to, do you have to like edit like firearms and stuff on YouTube? Is that like a thing? I don't know if that's something you have to like, kind of like the whole like FU thing, Jesse. Do we have to like edit that? All right, Cecil. Sounds good. Thanks for coming in, man. Hot fix coming in for the S22. That's true. I didn't think about that. I mean, you got the hunting channel, so I would assume that, you know, you'd be able to say stuff like that. You would think. I'm going to move my location a little bit. But you guys can come with me. As long as I can set my phone up somewhere. A hot fix is probably like if something's not working. Oh, not in chat. Okay. All right, we'll head up this way. Probably better off not to talk about it then, huh? Just kind of like with Jesse when he's got his shorts. Oh, they messed the phones up with the last update. I don't do fireworks. I'll go see fireworks because it doesn't cost me any money. good ones from South Carolina. What do you consider good ones? Like ones that have a real good burst fire to them? We don't have any good fireworks here in Ohio. I'm sorry, Jesse. Oh, okay. There's like a limit, maybe. Couple hundred. That's not bad. The fun thing about doing that, though, I don't do it anymore, is if you get like your whole family and friends and a group of people to do it and all go all in, then it makes it a lot of fun. But yeah, if you get a group of people that are all in and they all go all at once, it's a whole lot of fun. I've done that before in the past, but a lot of my friends and family, they are not into buying fireworks at all whatsoever, so it's no point for me to do it. Now, if someone would go all in and do it, I might, but this will be my, or I should say Alana's first time that we're gonna try to let her see fireworks, because we've shown her on the phone. We got her like those headsets that you put on there for toddlers. So that way if it is too loud for her, that we can put those on her head, and hopefully she'll like the actual fireworks themselves, and if it gets too loud, we can just throw them on her over her ears. Yep. It's all in what you want, really. I don't know. Why buy the cow and you can get the milk for free? Yeah, agreed. Well, I guess that's not a true statement, because I have to buy my milk too. Have you ever seen fireworks out on the lake? Because it's really neat to see it reflect off the water. We've gone to Lake Erie several times and seen fireworks in my time, and it's so cool because you'll see like other people do fireworks, and you can just see a ton of different shows all in one location. And they'll actually have, like, I've actually seen it to where they bring fireworks on a boat, and they'll literally shoot the fireworks off of the boat, which is pretty cool. Yep. I was supposed to go to, well, I did go to Lake Erie to go fishing, and that was a bust. Literally, we busted the prop with a log. Yeah, but fireworks out in the lake is pretty cool. I don't recall like any place there where I can truthfully say, oh, this location, this exact location was the best fireworks I've ever seen. I just know that a handful of times out on the lake it's been really nice. But yeah, tomorrow is my big fish drop off at the local fish store. I ended up getting getting buckets and totes. Those black and yellow totes. So I'm probably going to fill the one tote up with a bunch of red shoulder peacocks. The other tote I'm going to fill up with a bunch of lemon jakes, and then I'm probably going to take some more dragon blood peacocks over there as well. Oh, here we go. All right. There we go. Put that poor fish back in the water. Man, I got him pretty good. All right. Here you go. Hook off. Largemouth bass. No catfish or anything else, but I got him right at the very edge. So yeah, we did good. That's 3 now today. My bobber's still there. Just hanging out. Thought about grabbing my net just so I'm not really pulling these suckers in here, so I don't break the test line. Almost got a swipe on that one. Wonder if you got my, nope. Still got it. All right. So we've gotten stuff with live bait and fake bait. Can't complain too much. I should have brought my my pliers with me. I didn't think about that until just now. Yep. Yeah, Quaz, this is not my pond. I don't think I'm going to keep anything tonight. Bass is good eating though. Man, this worm is just surviving. What happened to your kayak, Jeff? Yes, something happened on your last fishing live? Wear and tear. Okay. Did you guys catch anything on your last trip? Some frayed and broken cables. Ooh. Sorry, man. A lot of bugs on this side. Just kidding. There goes my worm. That'll give me some time to go get the pliers, the towel. Give me a second, guys. Let me. I gotta go get the pliers in case I get something I need them for. After I catch this one. 2 pike for me, 3 or 4 bass for my wife. Oh, 19 inches. That's good. Oh, got another one, guys. Oh, and he got off. You missed it. He just got off the line right there. I actually just saw him on my way back, so I thought I'd throw the crankbait in real quick. The bass around here, they just hit so light, and then they just snatch at it right as you're about to pull it in. Like there's a real light hit right there. Let's see if I can bring this one home. Probably stay here for another 30 minutes or so. All right, so I grabbed the net, the towel, the worms, and my pliers. Yep, that's kind of my problem a little bit too. These hooks are a little bit smaller though. I'm gonna try with this guy again. We'll move you down a little bit. I say if we catch one more, I think I'd be good. Because I'm 3 for 5, as I like to call it right now. I've only seen bass tonight. There's one right there, right in front of me. Well, there's like 3 of them right in front of me. There we go. I got him, guys. For the 5 people that are watching. That's a pretty good size one, too. Pick up a Z-Man Truman peanut butter and jelly cooler and spoon. Oh, nice. All right. I gotta get the pliers. I'll be right back. I probably could have got it, but I just don't like taking the risk of him jerking and then stabbing myself with these hooks. Got that one. One side. Ow. There we go. Oh. All right. Now we're good. You guys still with me? Yep. That's a really good size. I saw him swim across, so cool. I'll swing you guys over here. Yeah. Oh, you up, my friend. I'll have to look up those Whopper poppers whenever my live stream's done. Good catch, though. That's 4 tonight. Hard time resisting that combo. Thanks, Quas. Oh, well. Definitely can't say I got skunked. You guys use that phrase when you're at, or is it just me? The one hook got me a little bit. Right there. Got me a little bit there towards the end. Yep. Yeah, I got skunked the last time. Hardcore. I guess I'll try the bobber for a little bit longer with another night crawler, and then I guess we'll call it a night because it's 8:30. I was probably going to be done by 9. That's right. That's right, Jeff. That is very true. I actually, a while back, my wife and I, we went to Punta for a honeymoon back in 2013. And then we went on a reunion trip back to Punta Cana again. And we went on a fishing trip for deep sea fishing. Not a single bite. It happens. I think we paid like $200 for that trip. It's all right though. I have yet in my lifetime to go or to catch anything for deep sea fishing. Oh, I got something on my, yep, I do got something. And it's pretty good hit too. Yep. Jeffy sent me something, probably a Whopper popper, I'm assuming. Oh, it's a catfish. He's a pretty good sized one. Almost looks like a, ooh, there's a bass on there too. Is that an albino catfish? What do you guys think? Oops, sorry guys. Does that look like an albino catfish to you guys? Usually they're darker than that. I don't think that's a channel cat. Leucistic? I'd never heard of that. I'm gonna need pliers for this one. Here, got him. Look at this. Minute and a half, or an hour and 33 minutes in. But his eyes are like kind of red. See that? It's like an albino catfish. But you're saying it's a leucistic? Or however you pronounce it? That's crazy. Albino. And there it goes. Went off my hand. That's got to be an albino. I've never seen an albino catfish. Yeah. Oh, and it pooped. All right. Can you see a good angle here? There it goes. Leucistic is when the eyes are still normal. Okay. I didn't know that. Thanks, Jeff. Look at that. You didn't even get a meal out of it. Fresh worm. Well, that's a new term for me. That's cool, though. That hit was a little bit harder. So we're doing good. We got 4 bass and an albino catfish. And he was right out in the center there, right as I was adjusting my camera. Yeah, I didn't bring any bug spray, so by the time the gets dusk, I'm probably going to be heading out. Would have been 5 fish today, or 5 bass, if that one hadn't gotten away and took my lure with it, which was unfortunate. Oh, there we go. Oh. Not sure what that was. Oh, okay. That's interesting. That one got away. Don't know what it was, but it got away. I'm glad I brought my net, though. Might have lost my worm, I don't know. Okay. There have been a lot of odd colored native fish across my Facebook. Yellow to pure midnight black pike. That's nuts. Oh, I almost lost my worm. All right. We'll wheel him back on here. Seem to have better luck around here where all these bugs are. See, that was a light hit too. I feel like this is another bass. Just trying to set the hook. Yeah. Yeah, this is a bass. He got away. That's the thing about bass, though, is the hit so light. I was just trying to set the hook, and it was just barely on him. Missed the second fish caught, but saw the third. Okay. Cool, Austin. New local Austin. It's been a good night. Way better than my my last night fishing. I knew that last one was a bass just because of how soft it hit. Thanks for coming in, though. We caught 4 largemouth bass, almost 5 and 6. And then an albino catfish, of all things. So bizarre. Yeah, there's no way that last test line would have worked for that catfish. There's no way. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, bullheads are kind of cool. They're fun to catch. I'm not a huge fan of channel cat myself as far as eating. I do like catching them though, because sometimes, like, I've caught some really big catfish, and I've actually moved them from the lakes to my dad's pond, and they're really, really big. Those were some of the funnest ones to catch when they're that big. Like, we're talking, I don't know, at least close to like maybe a foot or maybe a foot and a half long. I'm trying not to exaggerate as much as possible. Yeah, I usually don't catch anything to eat anymore. When I had an aluminum boat, there was, that's when I was more avid on catching and eating. And that's when the first time I tried catfish too. And it's not bad, it just has like a fishy taste to it, for loss of better terms. But it was fresh, it was right from the lake. I took it home and I put it in a box of ice and then just filleted them up. Huge fillets. Look up kayak catfish, you get some massive blues. You see a pretty popular YouTuber? There's a guy I work with, he watches a lot of those kayak fishermen. Oop. Okay. Yeah, I'll look him up. Jeff, text me that YouTuber, or send it to me through YouTube if you can, so I don't forget. And I'll check out the other thing you sent me too. Trout as a kid, can't eat fish anymore. How come you can't eat fish? Vanilla Creek trout as a kid. Is there something, well, I guess if you don't want to say, it's fine. Fish is honestly probably one of my favorite foods. Oh, you found a lot of those guys at like 100 subs. Well, I'm doing good so far then, if I'm at like, what, 1.5, 1.6, something like that. I got about 15 minutes left before I head out. It's about 8:45 here, so I was planning on doing this from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock and being home by a little before 10. Well, I'll try over there. Ate too much. Can't even stand the smell of cooking fish. Really? You just haven't found the right fish yet. 50 to 1,000 now COVID blue. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing about... Oh, there's a bass right there in the lake. Or in the pond. I keep saying lake. Wonder if I can get him. He's pretty good size too. He is, can you guys see him? He's heading in the opposite direction now, but... let's see here. Love fishing though. So Ben, have you tried like like big fish, like grouper or anything that's like different that you've never tried before? Like not tilapia, but like I don't know. What's some big name fish out there that's like out in the ocean? Like something that's not real lake related, you know, like your local lakes. Like tarpon or something like that, or something unique. That bass tried to go after my bobber, not my worm. That's why I feel like the topwater is the way to go right now. So that's probably that same one that was hanging out here earlier. I'm gonna have to go get my other fishing pole to grab that crankbait. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Uh-oh. I think I'll end my crankbait for the rest of the night. I don't know. I think the reason why I like fish so much is I don't have it like really like a whole lot. You're saying, Ben, that just the usual, we don't get much ocean fish here in Montana. Red lobster won't even move here because of logistics. Pike, walleye, fresh. Like walleye and perch are my favorite fish to eat. Walleye, pike, walleye, fresh, same day. Aluminum foil, country crock. So wrap it up, cook for 7 to 10 minutes. Penny thickness and gold. That sounds phenomenal. Ben, are you taking notes? Yeah, walleye is definitely good fresh. All right. It even makes bluegills tolerable for me. See, I like bluegill though, Jeff. If you catch some good sized bluegill, they make some great tender nuggets. Smoked salmon, but I eventually got tired of it. I get it. I mean, if I ate fish like every day or something like that, or maybe really, really often, I'd probably get sick of it too. See that bass just lost interest in it. They're following it though. I see them in the lake. I keep saying lake. Pond. Here we go. And there it goes. All right, thanks, Jeff. There it is, and there it goes. That's the only thing that sucks about some of the smaller hooks. Got 10 more minutes with you guys. Alpine Touch. Hi, Henry. Henry, did you see the fish I just lost? Might have just got him again. I know it's a bass. I just can't latch on to him. Yeah, it got away, Henry. It's all right. Just can't set the hook. They went after my bobber. Nice stupid bobber that's in the center of the lake. It'll probably find its way to the I forget what you call it, but I think it's the overfill. Right, that over there. My bobber will probably eventually find its way over there in a few days. Probably got maybe a few more casts in. I already put away my my bobber, and I threw the worm in the lake or the pond. You guys are keeping a tally on how often I say lake instead of pond. Got him. Oh, he's really making it difficult for me, isn't he? Thought I had him. Yes, I did, Henry. I caught 4 largemouth bass and 1 albino catfish. Since I first started. Austin says my favorite part of fishing is looking at the fish. I do like a fish fry every now and then. More about the people I'm with, though. Yep. New local Austin. I went on a fishing trip to Lake Erie, and not even a couple miles out, the boat, the prop of the boat hit a giant log, and we had to head back in. And we were going to be fishing for walleye that day. It was very unfortunate. It was my first time doing that in several years, because I usually do that every year with the same charter company. Last cast of the day, fellas. Alright. Well, at any rate, are they for dinner? No. It's catch and release today. Let's see here. Can we get a good angle? I was actually better going this way, huh, with the sun. All right. So, that is my fishing day. Mixture between my crankbait and my live bait. I say I did pretty well. Like I was saying earlier, I did 4 largemouth bass, almost 6. And then, yeah, you're welcome. And then 1 albino catfish. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed your evening with me. I think that albino catfish was a highlight of the night because I've never seen an albino catfish before. So the channel sent you had, when I found them, now they have 30 to 40,000. Holy smoke. Thanks everyone. Thanks Ben. Thanks Jeff. Thanks New Local Austin. Thanks everybody else who popped in. I know there was quite a few people that popped in here and there throughout the 2 hours I was on here. It was a struggle in the beginning, but we figured it out. Good night. Sleep tight. And have a great evening. And tomorrow's a busy day. I'm doing a lot of fish drop off at the local fish store. And then we'll see you soon. Hopefully in front of my in-wall setup on my next live. So look out for that. And all my fish updates too. My YouTube updates on my fish room for moving the 220 in and get rid of more stuff. Catch you later. Thanks again. It was a good fishing day. Can't complain. Later. Thanks everyone.